hair. It's too much. Why do you guys wear wigs? This shit is like annoying. It's like all I want to do is touch it and flip it. Like, but first of all, before we even get into the video, do you guys like me with hair? Like, do you guys like this look? Can I like pull it off? I don't know. Great. Anyway, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my page. It's your girl Nita Rivers. But for right now, with this wig on, I am Sade. As you guys can see from the title, today's video will be a Q&A based on questions that I got from my sewing group, Sewing Tips and Tutorials with Classic Royalty. Now, the questions are based on just questions that a lot of my followers had on sewing, about being a fashion designer. Some of them may be personal, but I know a lot of you guys love the responses that I give you. So I'm gonna try to be 100% honest, like I always am. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with the video and answer these questions. So hopefully I answer these questions for you to the best of my ability. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. Anyway, let's go ahead and get in with these questions because I have a lot of questions that my followers sent me. So I'm going to start off with a question that I got from Snapchat. I asked a lot of people on Snapchat and Facebook, but the first one I'm going to answer is from Snapchat. The first question is, hi Anita, I have two questions. Do you serge your seams? If not, how do you get a professional finish for your garment? Well, okay, that's two questions. So the first question is, do you serge your seams? No, I don't serge my seams because I don't have a serger, but unfortunately I am in the process of buying a new serger. But at the moment, I do not serge my seams, which means your seams must be clean. So in order for you guys to have clean seams, you need to get the proper scissors. You guys need to cut them, straight and neat. And the best thing you guys can do is either fold it under and then top stitch, or just use those scissors with the squiggly lines and just cut them to make it a very, fancy inside seam. But if you have a serger, use your serger. If not, cut them clean, cut them straight. Have great scissors, clean scissors, and make sure they're fabric scissors. Fold it under actually, and then top stitch that seam down. That's also another way of your seams if you don't have a serger. And that's currently what I do now. Okay guys, so the next question I have for you is, have you ever received bad criticism of your work and how do you deal with it? Okay, so yes, I've had, well, first of all, as a designer, you're gonna get bad criticism, whether it's from your family, from your friends, or from an actual client. So the bad criticism that I got was I had a client, and it was for actual prom. It was prom of last year, and she picked out her fabric, she picked out her design, we sketched it out, she signed the sketch, and everything's actually pretty damn fine. And she came to pick it up, she tried it on, her father was here, her sister was here, and everything was fine. It was a great dress, and the dress actually matched her sketch. Nothing was wrong with it. I put her on Snapchat. Why would you allow me to put you on Snapchat if you hated your garment? That makes no sense. And then she left, and like maybe a week later, she texts me saying, "Hey Anita, I hate my dress." I'm just like, wait. Who did you send the picture to? And did they hate your dress? Like, who changed your mind? And she clearly said her mom changed her mind. This is why I tell my clients, don't show nobody your dress, don't show no friends, don't show your teacher, your classmates, don't show your date, because showing your friends and everybody else, that will definitely change your mind about how you feel about your dress. And then she wanted her money back. She wanted all of her money back, or like more than half of her money back. And she wanted the V lower because her friends suggested the V to be lower, and then she wanted to add more stones, but if she didn't want to pay to add more stones, she didn't want to pay to make the V lower. I'm just like, bitch, like, did you not read the contract? You signed the contract, you read the contract, like I was saying right here next to you. Like, do you not read? Oh my god. But I don't consider that bad criticism. It's just, she was just a very difficult client. And for those of you who are doing prom season this year, you guys have to realize that when it comes to prom season or dealing with clients, no, actually, when you're dealing with prom season and dealing with prom clients, you're dealing with a child. These people are 16, 17, and 18 years old. Their mind is all over the place. They can't make decisions. They need other people to make decisions for them. So when you guys are dealing with customers of prom season and the people who are in high school, make sure their parents are there. Make sure their parents sign the contract. make sure the client also with their parent or guardian signed the contract and the sketch. Because nowadays with these clients and these high school students, they are quick to ask for money back. They are quick to take your ass to court. By the way, do you guys like my nails? Do you like the color? What is your signature as a designer? Okay, so for those of you who just started following me, for those of you who just subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you. But for those of you who've been following me a very long time, you guys know that I have 2 set signatures. So one signature is the fabric that I use. So this piece right here behind me, it's a beaded mesh and it's very shiny. So my signature one is fabric. It's very shiny, it's very glitzy. It reminds you of like Diana Ross and Cher. It reminds you of like the 70s, like a disco. That's the first signature. The second signature is actually like my flare look. I love flares, I love peplums, I love anything that moves, I love gathers, and I love garments that are timeless, that look effortless, but it's very detailed in construction. If you guys watched my last video and you guys watched me make this dress, you guys know that it was not easy. The garment may look easy, but it's not easy to construct it. So that's my 2 signatures as a fashion designer, which is the fabric, number 1, and the silhouette for number 2. If you guys want to see what my signature is, or if you guys think that you guys can spot out my signature, go ahead and go to my Instagram at Classic Royalty on Instagram and check out my work. You guys will definitely see a consistency within my garments based on color, based on style, based on fabrics, based on silhouette, and you guys will just see what kind of designer I am, because I'm true to my aesthetic. I don't copy other people's work. Even though the styles may be similar, but my aesthetic is my aesthetic and I'm sticking to it, and I love what I love, and I love designing what I love. Everyone has their own aesthetic, and you guys need to find your own aesthetic. So on to the next question. The next question is, have you ever turned down a customer? Yes, I have turned down a customer only because they wasn't willing to pay the full price up front, or because they weren't willing to travel to me. Now, as a fashion designer, as some of you guys may know, I'm located in New York City. No, I do not drive, and no, I am not traveling to any customer. That is just me. My sewing machine is here, my work is here, and my studio is here. There's no need for me to come to you. If you really want a custom-made dress for your prom, for your wedding, you must come to the designer. If this was your wedding and you wanted to go to a very expensive, wedding salon or wedding shop, you wouldn't, the people wouldn't go to you. You got to go to them. So it makes no difference. So that's the only reason why I would turn down a client. Another reason why I would turn down a client is because, I wouldn't say turn down a client, but another reason why I wouldn't work with the client is because their budget doesn't match what I gave them for that garment. Like, for example, for prom season, a lot of people have high budgets. A lot of prom clients have budgets over $950. They have $950, $1,200, even $2,000 for a prom client. They have budgets. But the reason why I would turn a client down is because they will come to me and say, can you make this dress for $500? First of all, when you inbox me or when you email me, please say hello, good afternoon, how you doing? Don't just write, how much is this? Or can you make this? Because that is so rude. This is a business, people. So stop writing things like, can you make this? How much is this? Without saying hello, good afternoon, how are you? Can you please help me? Whatever it is. And clearly my information is in my bio, in my Instagram. And it's even a button that says email that you can click on, and it will send you straight to my email. So please, if you're a potential client and you want to work with me, just please be professional. Press the email button and read, because we leave captions and we have a bio for a reason. Thank you. The next question I have here, what's the hardest thing about being a fashion designer? The hardest thing about being a fashion designer, honestly, for me, is the money, because I have so many different ideas and I have so many things that I want to do. I want to open up a boutique in New York. I want to not have my studio in my living room. I want to open up and do a lot of different and creative things. So the hardest thing for me right now is just the money. Money is very hard when it comes to a fashion designer because you gotta buy fabric, you gotta buy trims, then you gotta have a great sewing machine. Sometimes your sewing machine might break down, then you can't make the garment, then you gotta go somewhere or call somebody to come fix your sewing machine. And it's a hard process. Being a fashion designer is very expensive, and you need patience and you need space. So right now for me, the hardest thing about being a fashion designer is the dough. Guys, how do you guys wear weaves? Shit, this wig is definitely coming off in the middle of the video, I'll tell you that much. Okay, the next question is pretty interesting. It is, how and when did you stop getting so many low budget clients and start getting more clients willing to pay your price? To answer this question, it's really not about when did you get clients that are willing to pay your price. It's all about professionalism. It's all about promoting yourself the proper way. As a designer, you guys have to look the part. You guys have to post everything you guys do. So this dress behind me, if you guys go to my Instagram, it's posted. You guys have to watch what you say, watch what you post, and you gotta post things. Clients or just people in general are very observant. So they like to see your work. They constantly want to see you making new pieces. They constantly want to see you making new pieces that are actually wearable. They don't want to see you making things that are cheap looking, which means your fabric and your construction. They want to see you, the designer, actually wearing your own pieces. You can't be a designer and don't wear your own pieces. That makes no sense. So just think about it. Here's a perfect example. When you guys think of Victoria's Secret, hold on, something's in my eye. The perfect example is when you guys go to Victoria's Secret, the first thing you see on their bag is a pink on pink striped Victoria's Secret bag. And when you walk into every Victoria's Secret, you know that it's clean, you can smell the fragrance, and you just know that it's expensive, it is great quality. So when somebody goes into your Instagram page, they want to see quality, not quantity. There's a difference. I see a lot of designers on Instagram posting and posting and posting and posting, and me as in my head, a client, would I wear that? No. Would I wear that? No. The fabric is nice, but would I wear that? No. Would I wear that? No. You guys gotta start thinking like a designer and the client at the same time. You guys gotta promote your work, and promoting your work equals clients seeing your work. And when clients see your work constantly being posted, they will contact you. And then once they start seeing that you're wearing your clothes, you're doing fashion shows, you posting stuff like this on the mannequin on your Instagram, even posting the fabric, that lets the clients know, like, listen, she's about her business, she's posting, I'm liking what she's creating, I want that dress, I don't care how much it costs, I gotta have that dress. And that's how you get more clients who are willing to pay. And then you gotta start thinking about business cards and promoting prom season. You gotta think about all that stuff. This is a business. You are not just a designer, and your brand is your face. You gotta start promoting your stuff like it's the end of the world. Promote, promote, promote. And when you promote, you get clients. And when you get clients, you get moolah. And the more moolah you get to buy more expensive fabrics for your clients. And when your clients wear your garments, they send you pictures. And when they send you pictures, you post it on Instagram. And when you post a picture of your client on Instagram, more clients will start coming to you. It's a circle. You got to do it right. Do it right the first way. And don't make mistakes. I mean, if you make mistakes, that's a learning experience. But, you know, you guys got to just start believing in yourself and stop doubting in yourself. And the best advice I can give you guys is to post. Post, post, post. And hashtag. Hashtag helps as well. Doing this Q&A is making me damn near thirsty. This is the best damn water. You want a Q&A? Drink Propel. Next question is, where do you get your inspiration? So I get my first, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm very honest, like I said. So when I was younger in my career, I used to find my inspiration through the fabric. So I'm very observant when it comes to fabric and prints. So when I was in my spandex and sequence phase, it would be like burger prints, Fruit Loop prints, and I would just take that because I was so in love with Jeremy Scott. But now my inspiration comes from the fabric still, but now I'm kind of in my Cher, Diana Ross, mahogany, 70s vibe. I love glitz, I love glam, and I love fabrics that looks very expensive. So right now my inspiration is from the 70s and just like, just that very fancy, elegant, Great Gatsby theme. Like, that's what my inspiration is now. The next question is, do you ever have designers that block you? And if so, how do you come out of it? I've had designers who've blocked me before. I don't know why. I don't know them. We've never exchanged any words, but they just blocked me. Like, why are you blocking me? Like, we are on Instagram. I'm not stealing. Hey boo, like I was saying, I don't know why designers block me. I'm not stealing anything from you. I have my own inspiration, my own aesthetic. I don't care what you do, but I think it's actually a great thing to follow other designers so you can pull inspiration, not copy, but get inspiration. There's two different things as flat out copying and pulling a silhouette as inspiration. So I do think it's a good thing for you guys to follow other designers, but please don't be petty and don't block people. Like, that is so petty. Like, you are not the only designer in the world using that one specific fabric or that one specific shape. Like, don't be petty. Stop blocking people. And for those of you who got me blocked on Instagram and you're watching this video, you're petty. Because you blocked me on Instagram, but now you're watching my video. You petty, ho. The next question is, will you ever expand your line? I would love to expand my line. Like, my boyfriend knows I have a huge mind, and my mind just goes 1,000 miles an hour. So right now, I would love to have a Classic Royalty boutique in New York somewhere. You know, I would love to have a studio in my showroom, sewing things in my boutique. I would love to have multiple pieces of one piece. I would like to have like this dress in all colors, in small, medium, large, extra large, long sleeve, short sleeve. You know, I want to have basically a store. I want to have an empire. I've also wanted to open my own barbershop. You guys know that I am bald by choice, and I would love to have an all-female barbershop. I would love to expand my brand in so many different ways, and only the Lord knows what I can handle. And He's doing a great job at giving me what I can handle right now, but the Lord knows I can take anything you throw at me. So let's get it together and let's open up this boutique, Lord. Yes? 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 Okay. Okay, the next question is going to be about pricing. How to price garments. Some of you guys who don't follow me on my group, matter of fact, after you guys watch this video, go below in the description and follow my Facebook sewing group. So, how to price your garments. I keep telling you guys, do not come up with prices when you charge by the hour or you charge by the labor, because you will not make money, you will not make profit. A lot of you guys may say, well, it's not about the money, but it is, because this is a business. The first thing you guys need to do is write down 3 categories. There's 3 different things you guys need to have for when it comes to set prices. You guys need to have set prices for custom, weddings, and proms. You guys need to have set prices. I don't care where you get that number from, but it needs to be a set price. For example, prom dresses should start maybe for you $500, and then for bridal for you it may start at $950. And for custom for you, it may start at $250. Now, this is with the fabric included. You guys also need to know fabrics already in your head. So have set prices, because having set prices will already cover the fabric, it will cover the labor, and it will definitely cover your profit. So think about that. If you guys are interested in more about pricing and you guys want a pricing video only, leave it below in the comments and let me know what video or what questions you have just alone on pricing. Okay, the next question is very similar. Is how would you advise on getting prom clients? Now, like I said before, this world is so crazy because you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have Snapchat, you have Twitter, you have all these outlets out there willing to help you promote your work. So you guys got to start with you first. Put your stuff on mannequins, post it on Instagram, on all those social media websites, hashtag, and then have a cute little caption and name all of your pieces. Like, I named my model, her name is Amber, and I actually named this. It was, what was it? The name of this was Blush something. No, it was Bear With Me, because it's bear as in, like, you know, cream color, like bear skin. So this is called Bear With Me dress. So you guys got to promote your work. It's all about promoting. It's not about getting prom clients. It's about getting clients in general. And the more things you post on Instagram or social media, the more attention your page will start to get. And it's also word of mouth. If you guys want to get prom clients, do a flyer with a dress on it saying prom 2018, now accepting new prom clients, and then post it, and then hashtag prom 2018, prom season, Hall of Prom. Make sure you tag all of the prom Instagram pages underneath your picture, and then when we post it, and that's how you get clients. You guys gotta think on your toes, people. Like, come on. The next question I have for you guys is, where do you purchase your garment bags? Well, honestly, I purchase my garments bag from two places. From the 99-cent store, they do sell garment bags, and I also purchase my garment bags from the Garment District. It's called Seal Thread, S-E-A-L. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, but it's Seal Thread. It's on 38th between 7th and 8th, and they have all kind of bags, all different colors, woven, plastic, from like 20 inches to like 72 inches and plus. And it can do custom labels on your garment bags. I love them, and they're very inexpensive. It's from $2 to $10 a garment bag. So I go there. If you guys go there, check the website, or if you're here in New York, go to the store. You guys will love it. But the prices are great, the quality is great, and the quantity of ordering, I think a dozen, is also pretty damn cheap. So go there and buy your garment bags, and let me know what you guys think of them, because I shop there all the time. Next question is, getting a client who has their own design, do you say no as a designer, or do you do your own designs as well? So what I do, and what you guys should do too, is that when you guys get a client who sends you a photo and you know you can do it, you say, yes, I can do it, and here's the price. Once they send you a consultation fee, non-refundable, they meet it with you, they still have that photo. What you need to do is find a way to convince them, to make them not change it, but alter certain things about that dress to make it easy for you that fits your aesthetic. So if you know for a fact doing tulle bottoms is not your thing, then you guys should actually practice ahead of time and learn how to do tulle. Or be like, hey, suggest something else. Do you suggest a regular prom mermaid bottom? Suggest if they want just a different fabric for the bottom. Or if not, say, yes, you can do a tulle. Be honest, you haven't done it before, and this will be your first prom gown doing tulle, a tulle bottom, and then you will have to practice before you actually start the dress. But you guys should already start watching other videos. If you guys are learning and wanting to do prom dresses, you guys have to learn different techniques, and you guys have to learn who these clients are, because right now, beaded mesh, which is this fabric, is very in season. Tulle is in season, and 50 to 60 inch mermaid trains and feathers are in season. If you guys can't do that, then start learning how to do it now before prom season comes, because I'm already in prom season. I've already had 3 prom clients already once I post this video. So prom season is here. Okay, so this next question says, my husband and Bessie has been pushing me to turn my sewing into a business for years. I finally decided to take a leap of faith and go for it. How do you get over your fear? I will say the first, I don't think it's fear. I think it's just lack of inspiration. Actually, no, I'm gonna change that. It is fear. The one thing you guys have to do is that you guys gotta get over your fear. You guys gotta buy fabric, practice, and just start. If you guys are scared, sew something for your kids. Sew something for your husband. Sew something for yourself. Sew something for your best friend, or for your parents, or for your mom, or whoever it is. Maybe start off slow, or start off small with sewing something for your family members, and then get their, you know, their criticism. You can't be mad when it comes to criticism. You need constructive criticism, whether it's a bad one or a good one, because whatever it is going to help you become better as a designer. So if you are afraid to get out there, if you're afraid to start sewing and being a fashion designer, start with your friends and family, get their feedback, and use that feedback into your next project. And then that should slowly but surely help you get over your fear of becoming a fashion designer. Because honestly, I don't remember my first client, but my first client, I remember her being, I was in college still, so it was over 10 years ago. Yes, I look young, but I'm old. I graduated college over 10 years ago, or maybe 11. And my first client was from my building. She was graduating, I think, 8th grade, and she wanted like an African print dress. And that was my first client. I charged her like less than $60. But you guys just have to try new things to get out there. And you guys also got to put your aesthetic to the, not aesthetic, but like for example, if you're a 65-year-old woman and a girl comes to you saying she wants a low V, she wants her back out, and she wants it sheer, if you know you're not that kind of designer, put your aesthetic to the side and just make what she wants. You know, clients know what they want, so give the client what they want. I'm hot, guys. All right, so on to the next question. I don't have many more after these, so we're gonna go ahead and make this video short and sweet because I know you guys are busy sewing, right? I hope you guys are busy sewing. How do you get to one appointment, no fittings? I do muslin fittings, one fashion fabric, and deliver. So a lot of people have been asking me that because for those of you who follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, you guys know that I only do 2 appointments. So I only see my clients twice. So the first time I see my client, it's when they come with their parent, they sign a contract, they get a receipt, they pay in full. I do not take deposits. I measure them, and that is one. And I take their measurements, and based on those measurements, that's exactly what I use to buy the fabric, to construct the fabric, to construct the garment, and that is it. And the clients must let me know. I said, listen, are you gaining weight? Do you plan on gaining weight, or do you plan on losing weight? If so, let me know. I'll make a note, and based off of that note, I will leave seam allowance. If they say no, then fine. If they say yes, then I'll make a note. Plan on losing or gaining weight, and I'll leave a note. So that lets me know to either cut the fabric as exact measurements or to leave seam allowance. They may come to me now in November, and then she wants to pick up her dress in April. So that gives me plenty of months to get the fabric started, finish it, and in no time the dress will be done. And then here in April, when April comes around, she come pick up the dress, and then she'll try it on. If it's too big, my sewing machine is right there, so I can fix it while they're here. They can try it back on, and then right then and there, I'll put the dress in the garment bag, and I can take it with them, and then they can be on their merry way. There is no need for muslins. There's no need for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 appointments. That's unacceptable as a fashion designer. If you truly feel like you're uncomfortable, and this is just you, I'm not judging you if you do any of these things, but honestly speaking, you should maybe see your client max 3 times. 3 times the most. 1, consultation. 2, a halfway fitting. During the halfway fitting, the entire base, which means the silhouette, should be completed and done. And then after she leaves, sew on the appliques and sew on this and that and the third. The 3rd time, the dress should be completely finished. There's no need for more than 3. So for those of you who've been doing more than 3, stop it. Try to condense that into just 2. But a total of 3 appointments. There's no need. If you feel comfortable, or if you're a person who does muslins, that's fine. I'm not holding anything against you. But try to condense and make that, or switch and make that muslin into a half completed garment, so that the next time she comes for a second fitting, the silhouette is done. Just do no lace, no beading work. So between her second fitting and her pickup date, you can do the bead work and do the appliques, and you can hand sew everything else. Try to do that, and that will help you out much better, because it's a lot of work for you. And think about it. Do you want to go to somebody's house 3 times, 4 times, 5 times for a dress that you already paid in full for? Like, I know you want it perfect, but if I was a client, I don't want to come to you 5 times to make sure my dress is perfect. Like, condense it. You understand? Okay, guys, this is the last question for this Q&A. So for the Q&A is Anita Rivers. I want to start sewing for others, as I'm always asked, but too scared I may ruin the fabric and make untold errors. So for you, my love, the best thing for you guys to do, if you guys are scared to start working with expensive fabrics, is to actually, 1, start doing muslins if you're scared. Number 2 is to actually start buying fabrics that look expensive that aren't really expensive. Go to Save-A-Thon, go to Joann's, buy a sequence, and do that same silhouette just with a cheaper fabric, so if you can fix your mistakes, so you can learn from your mistakes. I don't think you can't be scared in this industry, because this industry is very disrespectful. Yes, the fashion industry is very disrespectful, because that girl who had that dress on social media with the white feathers, and it was going viral, and she ended up on a court show and all that stuff. Like, she got bad exposure, but then people looked her up and wanted to still work with her. So you guys can't be scared, because there is criticism. And you know, within this day and age, there's social media. People will throw you into the fire. They will, you know, throw you in the blender and spit you back out. So practice, practice, practice. Don't be afraid. If you're afraid, being afraid is not going to help you with anything. You got to put your afraidness, is that a word? No. You guys got to put all that to the side and just go ahead and practice. Practice doing your zippers. Practice doing your horsehair. Practice learning just fabrics in general. Use your daughter, use your mom, use your brother, use your husband as clients, and slowly but surely you will start to see, oh, I should have did that. Oh, I could have watched Bonita's video, because her videos are very great and she helps me all the time with videos, right? But yeah, please guys, don't be afraid. But once again, that is all for the video. I hope this Q&A was very helpful. If you guys have any other questions about fashion design, personal, pricing, about whatever it is, please leave them below in the comments. I'm open, I'm honest, like you guys know for a fact. Let's take this wig off. Woo, Lord. Okay, I'm back to my old self. I got a new line in my, I got a new cut or crease, or whatever you want to call that shit in my head. And I'm back to me. I'm loving my bald hair. I want to try something new with the wig, but I'm hot as hell. Like, I don't know how you girls be doing it with that hair. It's like, goddamn, like a whole, like a hat plus fur plus this. But anyway, like I was saying, thank you guys for watching. I highly appreciate it. If you have any comments, concerns, and questions, leave them below in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys like any of my videos, please share my videos. I love it when guys say, hey, I found you on YouTube, I found you on Snapchat, I found you on Instagram, and I appreciate your words, I appreciate your videos. I love hearing things like that, because hearing things like that only makes me want to share my knowledge even more with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I highly appreciate it. And once again, this is the girl Nita Rivers of Classic Royalty Designs, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Mwah.